Hi YouTube and welcome back to the stage of history. So cover reference aside, I decided to do this video just to prove I'm still alive and also for the fact that it's been a good year, a year since I uploaded something on this channel and I decided, hey, might as well do something just for the hell of it. So I decided to make this video just for the hell of it. And it's gonna be a lot of improv. I'll tell you this right now, because this all come at the top of my head. As for what I've been doing lately, I'm like in that crossroad in life where you think to yourself, like, hey, you ever wake up just thinking to yourself, hey, I wonder what there's, like, I wonder what's out there for me. And me, the past year has not been, it's been a year, had its up, its down, through a breakup, and oh dear God, that breakup. Ooh, I went through, I went to a dark place. I really don't want to experience that again. As for college is kind of at this point, since there really wasn't a main emphasis for me to go to college, because I originally intended to mosquito freaking I originally intended to like hold off on the college because I didn't know what I want to do, like career wise, like it community college wasn't like one of my top options. It's like I had no other choice since I didn't want my parents to pay for my tuition, and God knows our our situation, our financial situation wasn't funny. But anywho, the first stuff out of the way, I was just like, you know what? I already made plans. Just my mind's set made up. I know what I want to do. So that's enough of my personal life. And during that, I just took like a brief, I wouldn't call it brief, I took like a hiatus of some sorts because, like, during the year, well, like, I had ideas for videos and whatnot. Like I said in the previous video, I was gonna do Chrono Phantasm when that came out. Got the game, beat it, and I want to do a video about that. Then another video about me getting my Wii U, which I also got like October 2013. October 2013. And I want to talk about that. E3, both years for 2013 and 2014, and the directs that happened for both those years, and just all around stuff. It was a lot of gaming stuff and also anime stuff wise. Like, for as you know, Naruto's about to end, and a lot of mangas I was reading ended that same year. Like, Heaven's Lost Property ended, Solier ended, Medaka Box ended, the World of God Knows ended. So I was want to do my reviews of that, but couldn't since no internet. But thankfully, I have a smartphone and I can just and the YouTube app, so I can just upload it on the YouTube app, and then bam, problem solved. Except the these videos be like what 200, 400 megabytes. Believe it or not, these be some very large videos, and most of the times I'll be in like what the 50 view club. I don't even think it's only like a rare couple I get like 100 views or whatnot. Think I've got 1,000 views on some AMVs and that Hosma video with the broad texture and whatnot, or brawl hack. And then let's not forget about those voice reels though. Oh dear God, those voice reels. it, I regret nothing with those voice reels. Like, I was in that stage where I'm like, Soul Calibur 5 is gonna be the greatest thing ever, and the voice acting is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make my own character, and then he's gonna have interactions like with so and so characters. Basically, my character was a fan character. That's basically what the end up being. Like, when looking back, they were basically like lines for my fan character and just an added thing. Like, I wanted to try voice acting, and obviously my range of tones were not there. It's, yeah, I, you have noticed I stay in one tone at all times, except like when I'm upset or happy or angry. Like, my tone just changes. It's I'm very monotone. Of like, cause I discussed this with my best friend, and I was like, if I had to pick any character I like the voice, it had to be either an evil character or the stereotypical stoic character with those cold eyes that just looks at you like you're beneath me. You will always be beneath me. Damn it! I am your better. I'm a Chiha. I'm an elite. Damn it! Oh, oh, that's another thing. Another thing I need to talk about. I was reading a whole bunch of fanfics, and that's another video for another time. And trust me on that. Anywho, yeah, Soul Calibur 5 ended up being a train wreck, just like Lightning Returns ended up being a train wreck, just like Final Fantasy 13 2 was a train wreck. I want to do videos on all three of those games, and I plan on doing so just to voice my opinion. And then we kept getting bullshit announcements with DBZ and Naruto, and those I'm sharing it with. I'm doing another videos about those two again. Best believe it. No, I don't mean by English up Naruto. Believe it. I mean believe it. I'm gonna do it. Just just not gonna be for a while. But anywho, what do I say? What do I say? Honestly, I was gonna I was gonna just wander around YouTube like I have been doing since I I haven't had the internet in God knows how long, and I was like, we need to change this. Like, I really need to change because as it stands, I get tether on my phone, my smartphone, and that's all fine and dandy, but I can't get on like secure sites. Like, YouTube's out the question. Like, I have to go on like it's like real hard for me to go on like actual sites. And gaming wise, Xbox Live's a bust, even though I don't even go on that anymore. Do not add me on Xbox Live. I'm I'm hardly on there. I'm hardly on Xbox Live. We on Nintendo Network, yeah, I'm just got on that with my 3DS. I got on there with my 3DS and Wii U. So I'll put a link in the description, whatnot. Wait, not a link, but my my little Nintendo ID network ID, whatever. As for PSN, yeah, I end up making the PSN like the exact moment I got a PS3. Yeah, exact moment I got a PS3 because I know I made one before, but I forgot it, and I was like, you know what, let's go make a new one, and that's what I did. Made a new one, and then the same day I had my PS3, I proceeded to download Persona 3 FES Skullgirls Encore because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to since I can't get on Xbox Live on my Xbox because I had the original Skullgirls on there and the patch, but I could get, if you bought the original Skullgirls, you were eligible to get Skullgirls Encore. But again, the 360 got the short end, the staff, and I was like, I'm not. History's not gonna repeat itself a second time because I was like, PS3 already had the patch for when Skullgirl first came out, and that was, oh my god. I'd rather not remember those days when it came out unpatched. And that patch, thank God for that patch. So much broken mechanics. Anywho, got Skullgirls Encore, download Squiggly, and no, I know Big Bang came out in March, so I had to wait for him. And then download Chaos Code too, because I was like, I want to get Guilty Gear. I was like, wait a minute, you got to Guilty Gear. You download Guilty Gear for the Xbox. So I was like, but Xer is gonna be on PS3 and PS4, so you just download Guilty Gear on there so you can get used to. I'm like, and the fact that the only Guilty Gear experience, like I keep pointing out, only experience I had with Guilty Gear was the whole PSP bundle they had, like that Judgment, the hacking, the beat 'em up game, and then the XX Carnival, other bullshit with that bullshit, fight that to this day, I don't know who's worse, her, Olivia Hosmer, and Continuum Shift 1 with that patch, without the patch, for to get, dear God, that was annoying. Or Mary from Skull Girls, because Mary's a cheap ass final boss too. I don't know what's up with fighting games and cheap final bosses. That's something I'll never get, and it's annoying. Like, let's make our final boss cheap as hell. But anyway, on to Chaos Code, I was like, this doesn't get localized over here. I'm like, and then lo and behold, oh my god, it got localized over here. I was on some account reading that, like, oh, they bring it over. And what about Other Night and Birth? I, I like that to get localized too, but hopefully I'm not asking for too much. But anywho, download those three games. Then find out apparently my phone couldn't download demos of oh, could download games off the PSN due to like Metro because I have Metro PCS. So the only way the only way for me to get something or download anything off the PSN is like if I have like a secure network. That means no tethering, just home network. And I'm like, well, this about a bitch. And I was like, but the Wii U and 3DS could connect no problem. No problem at all. Download demos of the 3DS and then downloaded games on the Wii U because I got the Zelda Wii U bundle that came with Wind Waker and ended up downloading that and I'm not forgetting something. And then I know I downloaded the Sonic Lost World demo and about it because other than that, everything else was disc based. First three games for the Wii U I ended up getting was Nintendo Land, Warfare 101, and Pikmin 3. I was solely disappointed in Pikmin 3. Well, I saw my brother play through Pikmin 3, and it only took him like 11 hours to beat the game. I'm like, you were waiting for this game for years and all for 11 damn hours of gameplay? I'm like, the hell? I'm like, Nintendo was hyping that up, and we only get 11 takes 11 hours to beat that game. Like, what? You serious, man? You serious? And then later, I ended up getting Tekken Tag Revolution and Rayman Legends because I was debating on getting. I think it was around, yeah, Tekken. I was like, I need a new Wii U game because that was the same time around Y came out and X and Y came out, and I went to GameStop to pick up my brother for X, and I bought Tekken because I was like, I wanted to play a Tekken game, and this is what brought me into it. Like, it was one of the original Wii U games I wanted, like the one for One on One and Rayman Legends. Except Rayman Legends wasn't a freaking exclusive anymore. Those Usa's another video for another time. And I was like, okay, got that. Didn't get why. Don't. This Pokemon is just. I'm I'm tired. Tired of Pokemon. And I know somewhere along that line, it was, I think the it was around the same time. I ended up like near the end of the year. I ended up getting Xenoblade Chronicles because I was debating like, should I get Xenoblade or Super 3D World? And I was like, let's be honest. If you got 3D World and try for the co-op, it was gonna be like Return to Dreamland all over again. I'm like, nope, not having that. Got Xenoblade. So yeah, I really didn't want to get from GameStop, but I had nowhere else to go. I was like, I couldn't go nowhere else. Like, cause I was really, really hoping the internet was lying when they said like, oh, the pre-owned copies are actually new copies of the game, just under the line to, you know, of the guys that being pre-owned. I'm like, this is when I got it. I literally looked at the disc and then I was like, this is a new copy. I'm like, there's no way in hell a pre-owned game is this clear. Like on the disc, it was just like clear as hell. Like no scratches or anything. I'm like, there's a new copy of the game. Instead of me going on like eBay and whatnot trying to get it, it's like, oh, okay, all right, that's a thing. Good game so far. I was, and he's in Smash Bros. Now. It was because me and my other friend, I was just, it was just to the point where I was like, I admitted it to my brother, like, it's not that I don't like Shulk, like, I do. I like Shulk a lot. I like him. I like the guy. It's just, he reminds me so much of Edge from Star Ocean that it pisses me off. Like, that's what makes me indirectly hate Shulk because it's like it's like that guy. It's like that person. Like you like them, but they remind you of someone else that you totally despise. Like you're cool with the person, but they just remind you of someone you just hate, and indirectly that leads to you not liking them. That was my case, because Edge has to be the most frustrating protagonist ever in a video game, in an RPG. Period. I hate Edge and all he stands for. This hate started for me in this too. That he did the stupidest thing. Slight spoiler if you haven't played The Last Hope. He gave the future weapons to the government. The fucking government. Who does that in their right mind, thinking, "Oh, they're gonna use this for the right cause"? No, you damn idiot! They were experimenting on monsters. Why on earth did you think they were gonna use the stuff for good? That was just stupid. Then he would email that entire disc, and I was like, "Fucking hate you, Edge." That was just, I just sealed it. I hate Edge. Never before have I met a protagonist I hate as much as I hate Edge. Natsu is a close second. God damn it, I hate Natsu from Camper. Luke's a third. Luke from Tales of Abyss is a third because I don't like. I recently got that game and I don't like him. I I really compared to like Lloyd and Yuri, those are two characters Tales characters I can actually like Yuri more than Lloyd, since Lloyd had to find himself. Yuri knew who he was straight from the beginning. And Emil's another story because I recently came to the realization I didn't like Dawn of the New World like that. It was basically Dawn of the New World made me realize how much I hated 13 too. Because I was like, oh my god, I'm playing Dawn of the New World again. Since you literally have Sarah Null monster, Emil Marta monster. And I was like, oh, it was one of those things where in my childhood I thought it was the greatest thing ever, and then see it again, I'm like, oh my god, this game was terrible. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, that game was terrible. I was like, now I wish Alice and Dex were in your team because that's how it was originally. They were supposed to join your team and be a part of it. Didn't happen. They cut it. I don't know why they did it. They cut it. Just stupid. Those damn monsters. And that's why I was kind of iffy on Zelius too. I was like, cause Dawn of New World. I was like, I didn't. Oh my god, that game. Matter of fact, I didn't pick up a Tails game after Vespera because I still haven't beat Vespera. So I made like a personal goal, like I'm not getting no Tails game until I beat Vespera, because I have a PS3 now, and for some odd reason, like Namco has a hard on for the PS3. Like, hey, Tales of Grace F, you know that game that was for Wii. We made it PS3. Tales of Tales of Vesper PS3. Like, hey, you know that game made for 360? We made it for PS3. You're gonna get it. Yeah. Added Flynn, so it's not that odd seven number party bullshit. And and Patty, even though I could care less about her story, I I didn't care about Patty. I just cared that you have Flynn on your team. And then Zelia came out, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, that took its sweet time coming. Like, I know that was like, because I was following that when it was released in Japan first, and then it came over here. I forgot how long that transition was, but I know I'm gonna get Zestra. Like, that game looks freaking awesome. Like, from what I've seen of it, and the characters in it. It looks so awesome. Anywho, a little side rant. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna wrap this video up with, okay, guys, I'll be honest. Do not expect me to update my channel like that. Like, it's gonna be some days I do, some days I don't, and just some days I'll just say F it and not do anything at all. But I will say this, like, for schedule wise, I'll probably like upload like I say Tuesday. But no, I can't do Tuesday. Not this Tuesday. Thursday. Thursdays ago. Wednesday and Thursday, my bad. And because that's when Naruto gets updated nowadays, Thursday, since Japan wants us to make sure we don't spoil the ending. Like, yeah, we get, because usually comes out Wednesday, but piracy, and now it's coming out Thursday. So I'll be sure to update during that. And say Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I don't trust Sundays. Friday and Sunday, no. Just so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's not this Tuesday. Just no. That's basically gonna be my upload schedule. Like what I upload, I don't know, but I have plans on stuff I plan on uploading. So, and I just wanted to say, like, if you've been watching my videos, like, even though I rarely, highly doubt it, And I'm not trying to downplay myself or anything for sympathy. Do not give me sympathy. That's one thing I cannot stand. Sympathy or pity. Like, you can make as many insults as you can, but no sympathy or downplay bullshit. None of that. None of that. Because if you honestly been enjoying what I've been making, and I thank you for that. And for whoever's new, I hope you can get into it. Like, I don't know how, but just find a way to just bear with it, or just you can make jabs at me, or like so many people did do in the comments. It's like not even funny. Just people like, oh my god, speak louder, or oh my god, look at his glasses. New glasses, by the way, almost broke. So that was a thing. They broke. Broke. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you real soon. Well, next video upload, which will be Wednesday. Yeah, it's gonna be a long year.